And let's begin. Find a comfortable seat. And just begin by closing down your eyes and grounding your body, slowing down your breathing, lengthening your spine, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. Bringing a gentle smile on your face. You are here for you. Just honor that. You are here for your body, for your mind, for your soul. Just allowing yourself to release through your exhalations anything that you want to let go of and release. Now is a good time. Letting go for a moment of the thoughts and the worries of work, home, relationships, and just allowing yourself to find the space on your mat for you, becoming the observer of your mind, becoming the observer of your thoughts, and realizing that you are not your thoughts. Once you become the observer, you can release thoughts that are undesirable. And that goes for emotions as well. Usually, the emotions that rise up in our body tend to come from thoughts. So, once you become the observer of the thoughts and the emotions, you can choose to pay attention and notice. Notice where those emotions come from, which thoughts they're associated with. And then, as quickly as you would like, release them and find this balance, find this stillness. Just trying to find stillness for a few moments every day can help you achieve a better quality of life, better quality of the mental state of your own being. You are the only one responsible for that mental state, and you can choose to lift yourself up, to find the positive, to find the gratitude in the little things. Or you can choose to stay down and dig yourself into a hole. So, which one will you choose today? Which one will you choose during this practice? Let's begin by elongating our breath. When we flow with the breath and focus on the breath, we can really release the mind, really tune into our bodies. So, with that, let's begin inhaling through the nose, holding the breath at the top, and then gently exhaling through the nose, creating the ujjayi breath, that sound of the ocean. Holding the breath at the bottom. Let's do that again. Inhaling through the nose, long, deep breath in. Expanding the belly out. Holding the breath at the top. And as you exhale, force that breath out of your nose, creating a vibration in the back of the throat. squeezing the belly in, releasing all the air out, holding the breath at the bottom. Again, inhale in. Exhale out. Again, inhaling in. And gently exhaling out. A few more rounds on your own. And gently, once you're done with your breath out, return back to normal breathing. Just paying attention to your state of mind and how your body feels after a few long, deep breaths. And with that, bringing your palms towards the heart center, placing the palms against each other. You can squeeze the palms into one another, creating some tension. And then press the thumbs against the heart, feeling the rhythm of your heart, connecting with your heart. And with that, setting your intention for this day, for this practice, for this moment. What is your heart longing for? What is your heart's desire at this time? Trying to find a deeper intention. Really connecting to your soul, which speaks through your heart. And with that, releasing your hands. After setting the intention, allowing it to be released into the universe, and just allow and see how that intention will come about without too much force. Allowing to be open to receiving. And let's begin with a few neck rotations, bringing your right ear to the right shoulder, holding it here for a few moments. And then gently rolling the neck down, taking your time, and placing your left ear towards the left shoulder. And again, rolling the neck down. And right ear to the right shoulder. Again, rolling the neck down. Left ear to the left shoulder. And this time, gently allow to drop your head back and do a full rotation. And continue the few full circles on each side, allowing yourself to take it at your own speed and do what feels good for your body. This is a time for you and a time for you to really tune into your body. So I highly recommend to keep your eyes closed when you know what you're doing so that you can really be one with the body, one with the breath. Once you're ready to switch directions, go ahead and switch directions. Making sure your spine is straight, your shoulders are relaxed. Really want to focus on a good posture throughout the entire class. just because it's also a good reminder to always keep a good posture. But in yoga, it's where we really have a chance to practice it and be aware of it. And once you're done with a few circles on that side, come back to center. And let's inhale our hands overhead. Stretch up and open up your spine. And exhale, hands sweep down. Again, inhaling, hands overhead. And exhale, sweep down. This is also a good moment to cleanse the energy around you, inhaling overhead and exhaling down. Imagine that your energy is all around you and you want to purify it, inhaling, hands overhead and exhale, sweep down. One last time, you can imagine a beautiful white light around you, inhaling, hands overhead and exhale, sweep down. And this time we're gonna inhale, hands overhead and twist our bodies over to the right as we exhale down, twisting and opening up our spine, looking over the right shoulder, holding on to the left, with the left hand to the right knee, and twisting the body as far back as it goes, looking over the right, really opening up that spine and twisting and twisting and twisting, and release back to center. And once again, inhale, hands overhead. And this time, exhale, twist over to the left and look over the left shoulder. Place your right hand on the left knee and twist the body as far back as it goes. And twist and twist and open up and twist. And release back to center. Releasing your hands back onto your knees. We're going to go with some Sufi rotations, basically inhaling just chest forward and then rounding the spine back, holding on to our knees for support. Again, closing your eyes once you have the movement, feeling your body open up and trying to feel into the spine, into each vertebrae, really massaging the spine here. Going in your own speed, at your own pace, whatever feels good. Tuning into your body, allowing yourself to accept yourself for where you are today, physically, mentally, emotionally. Honor that. And then once you're ready, switching directions. When you can honor yourself and release the judgment about yourself of where you should be, who you should be, then you really become more open to honoring and accepting those around you and releasing the judgment of others. So it all begins with you. Continuing in your own pace. One more circle on this side. And gently coming back to center. Elongating the spine once more. Reaching down towards your shins or your ankles, wherever feels good. And we're going to do some spinal flexes, bringing the chest forward as you inhale, shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, round the spine, tuck in your chin. And again, inhaling forward, exhaling back. You can continue at your own speed if you feel like going fast. You can go fast. If you feel like going slow, you can go slow. And with every movement, try to bring a gentle smile on your face. See how that makes you feel, even if you really don't feel like smiling. See if that can change a little bit of your emotions, a little bit of your day. Bring more ease into your body, more ease into your mind with this gentle smile. And continue inhaling forward, exhaling back. Opening up our spine and opening up our hearts at the same time. And you can focus on this posture and focus on your love for your own being, opening up your heart to more self-love, more self-compassion, and more self-kindness. Just a few more. And let's meet together, inhaling forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, sip in more air. Hold the breath in, pull up the root lock, the mula bandha, the pelvic muscles. Squeeze, 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 squeeze the air. Sip in more air. Exhale, release. Release the hands on your knees, facing down for grounding, or allowing the palms to face up if you would like to receive. And take a moment here in stillness. Just breathe and pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your breath. Allowing the mind to soften and quiet down, finding the stillness. Inhaling in, allowing the breath to travel all the way down to your sit bones, feeling the root chakra of your body, your first energy center, grounding yourself into the earth, imagining roots coming down from your sit bones, allowing yourself to feel the connection to the earth beneath you. And at the same time, taking another deep breath in and allowing yourself to feel the top of your head, your crown chakra, open up to the energy above you, the cosmos, the universe, the higher being, whatever you'd like to believe, something greater than us, connecting with that energy, feeling the connection of the above and below. And with that, taking your time and moving on to our knees and ankles. If this doesn't feel good, you're welcome to stay seated cross-legged. Let's finish up with some spine opening exercises by placing our forefingers in front, thumbs in the back. Elbows are 90-degree angle. Begin by inhaling left and exhaling right. That's it. Inhale left and exhale right. Once you have the movement, feel free to close your eyes and just tune into your body once more. Inhaling left and exhaling right. This is a good time to focus on the point in between your eyebrows, in the middle of your forehead. That's where our third eye is, also known as the sixth chakra. Just envisioning a light entering through that point in the center of your forehead as you're doing this movement. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Make sure your breath is very vocal as you inhale and exhale. Inhalation and exhalation is happening through the nostrils. 20 more seconds here. See if you can go a little bit faster, moving the energy of the body. Inhale, center. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Once again, squeeze your root lock, the pelvic muscles. Allow the energy to rise up. Sip in more air. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, release the hands down on your lap, facing up. And just take a breath here. Noticing any shifts in your body, any shifts in your mind, any shifts in your state of being. And gently make your way onto the floor into child's pose first. So just come down, sit bones towards your ankles, knees are spread open, forehead meets the floor. Fingertips walk up the mat to open up the shoulders. And just continue to breathe here with your eyes closed. Taking this time to become aware of your mind, of your thoughts. And see if you can find the stillness in between the thoughts. And pressing yourself gently up, bring the knees together and then sweep your hands around your body and place your forehead on the mat once again. Taking a few more breaths here. Continuing to ground into the earth. Allowing your body to take this time to restore, to replenish. Imagining as if you are a seed in the earth. And gently begin to rise up, rolling the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Chin comes up last. You are a growing little plant now. And when you're ready, make your way onto your hands and knees. Release the tops of the feet flat on the floor. Hands spread apart as wide as possible. Middle finger faces forward. Shoulders and wrists and elbows are in line. Knees are right underneath the hips. Inhaling, arching the spine and looking up. Exhaling, rounding, tucking in the chin. Option to keep your eyes closed. Inhale, arch, 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 and face up. Exhale, round, tuck in the chin, round the spine, push against the mat. Again, inhaling, arch. Exhale, round. A few more. Inhaling, arch. Exhale, round. And inhale, arch. Hold it here for a moment. Arch as much as you can. Lift the face up towards the sky. And then gently round the spine as much as you can. Exhaling all the air out. Squeezing the throat. Then inhale, come back to center, to a flat back. We're going to do some balancing exercises here by lifting the left foot back and inhaling the right hand forward, making sure both leg and hand is straight, finding the balance here. And then exhale, bend the knee to the elbow, and inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, knee meets elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. And inhale, lengthen and hold. Now give me a few pulses with the back leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Release the knee down on the mat and the hand comes down as well. Taking it over to the right side. Right foot extends out. Lengthen that foot. Make sure that the toes are pointed and finding balance. Inhaling, left hand up. Elbow is straight. Breathing here for a moment. Noticing which side of the body was easier. And then exhaling, bending knee to elbow. And inhaling, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen, and pulse the back foot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release the back leg and the front hand. And gently take your time, tuck your toes under, and make it to a downward facing dog. You can walk it out here, of course, bending one knee, then the other, trying to reach the heel to the floor with your straight foot. Allowing the body to open up fully, really pressing into the earth with your hands to open up the shoulders. And when you're ready, find the stillness in the down dog. Taking a few breaths here. And gently walk your feet towards your hands. And then allow your body to dangle, release the hands from the floor, grab opposite elbows, and just swing side to side, lengthening the back of our legs, opening up the hips. Option here to interlace the 10 fingers over your back to open up the shoulders. And exhale, release hands down towards the floor. Do a couple squats here, bend your knees one at a time. And when you're ready, taking your time, rolling your spine, one vertebrae at a time, gently restacking the spine. Taking your time here. Hands are by your sides. And allowing your chin to come up last. And with that, inhaling, hands overhead, sweep up. And exhale, sweep your hands down by your sides. And take a moment to stand here in Tadasana, mountain pose, closing your eyes, and just feeling your body in this posture for a moment. finding the balance on all four corners of your feet, really paying attention to that balance. Is it equal between the right toe and the left toe, the right heel and the left heel? And if it helps, you can sway side to side, back and forth, and adjust your balance, feeling into your posture, allowing the shoulders to slightly roll back, chin is lifted, chest is forward, feeling this power pose, this mountain pose, this posture, and reminding yourself that this is your power posture. When you walk into a room, whether someone is there or not, when your chin is lifted, your chest is forward, and you're balanced, your energy is more balanced, and you're giving off a more positive vibe. So being conscious and aware of your energy and your vibration when you enter a room is really magical, especially if you can bring a gentle smile to your face. And with that, inhaling, hands overhead, interlacing your fingers, releasing the index finger, bringing the toes together. We're going to go into half moon pose, side to side, squeezing the palms together and squeezing the elbows against your head, opening up the side body. Don't forget to breathe here. And when you're ready, inhale, stretch up, open up that spine. And exhale, come down over to the right side. Toes are together. Hands are squeezed together, except the index finger is released. And hold it here and come down. Squeeze the glutes together to keep yourself in balance. Hips are equal distance from the wall. And coming down, chin is lifted. Inhale, come up. And exhale, take it to the left side. Once again, make sure your throat is visible, squeezing the palms together, coming down and opening up that side body. Squeezing the glutes together to keep the balance, coming down, and inhale, lift up. Exhale your hands in 90-degree angle and squeeze your fingertips apart into cactus pose. And then gently looking up and opening up the spine. Opening. And inhale, hands come back up. And exhale, swan dive down, bend at the hips, coming all the way down, releasing your hands onto the mat and gently bending the left and bending the right and bending both knees, massaging the hips. And when you're ready, you can either hold on to the back of your ankles or step on all 10 fingers, wrap those elbows around the back of the legs, gently bring the stomach onto your thighs and bring the forehead down towards the knees. And squeeze your body into a tight sandwich and gently begin to open up the back of the legs. Opening. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back up with your hands together. And exhale, sweep your hands down. Take another breath. And inhale, hands overhead, stretch up. And exhale, bend at the hips, come all the way down. Inhale for halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into a plank and take your time here to chaturanga, or you can drop the knees down to the earth, then bend the elbows, drop the chest, and then drop the chin And then lift into an upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale through a downward facing dog. Taking your time here. And inhaling the right leg back. Exhale, bend at the knee and begin ankle rotations on this side. Our ankles need some loving too. And switching directions, especially my ankles. And inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee, bring it towards your nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the right. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, and bring it down in between your hands. Drop the back leg into a low lunge. Drop the knee, drop the top of your foot on the floor, and inhale, come up with your hands on your hips, finding that balance, making sure that the knee is right over your ankle. And when you're ready, inhale both hands up and allow them to face each other. Taking a breath here. Exhale, hands come back onto your hips and release back down to the floor. Back leg comes straight up again. And then release the front foot back into a plank. Take your time, bend the elbows, coming down, chaturanga, inhaling, upward facing dog, and exhaling, downward facing dog. And you guys guessed right, what happens on the right also happens on the left. So with that, take your left leg up, and then exhale, bend at the knee, and begin ankle rotations on this side. And change directions to the rotation. And now inhale that left foot up. Exhale, bend at the knee, bring it towards the nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the right elbow. Inhale, leg up. Exhale the knee, bring it towards the left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it down in between your hands. Release the back leg onto the floor, the top of the foot on the mat. Inhale, come up with your hands on your hips, making sure that the hips are squared. Taking a few breaths here. And with that, inhaling, hands overhead, facing each other. Exhale, release, hands back down on your hips. And then bring the hands down onto the mat. Lengthen the back foot, and then release the front foot back into a plank. Dropping down, chaturanga, elbows alongside the body. Inhaling for upward facing dog, and exhaling for down dog. Taking a few breaths here. Inhaling the right leg up. Exhale, bend at the knee and bring it down in between your hands for a pigeon. Back leg is straight behind you. Start with your body lifted up, and then gently come down onto your elbows and release your forehead down towards the mat. Taking your pigeon to sleep. Another good posture to remind you to release. Release any thoughts that keep repeating in your mind that are holding you back from living your true life, true fulfillment. Release any limiting beliefs and conditions that have been engraved into you since childhood. from society, from teachers, from parents. And release any emotions that are causing you to suffer. That is not our purpose on this earth. It is not for us to suffer here. We are meant to be happy and enjoy life. And it all begins with our thoughts. And with that, gently begin to make your way back onto your hands. Release your legs back into a plank, coming down, chaturanga, inhaling for upward facing dog, and exhaling for a down dog. Taking it over to the left side, inhaling left leg up, exhaling in between your hands, dropping the back leg behind you, beginning your pigeon facing up, and then gently dropping onto your elbows and forehead comes to the mat, closing your eyes. And allowing for whatever resonated with you from my words on the pigeon on the right side. Observing the mind and seeing what is applicable to you. And gently coming back to a plank. And this time dropping all the way down to the earth. Your one yogic push-up for today. Dropping the back legs, allowing the tops of the feet to meet the earth, bringing the elbows alongside the body. Hands are in line with the shoulders and inhaling, facing up, looking up, arching the spine, coming up, squeeze the glutes together. Kneecaps should lift off the earth. And exhale, release, look to your right. And inhale, hands out like airplane wings. This time, everything lifts off the floor. Inhale the feet up, hands come up, looking up, opening up the spine fully. And exhale, release, look to your left. And bending both knees towards your sit bones, grabbing the toes on the outside of the feet. Knees should start together. And inhale, kick back into your hands, opening up into a bow pulling pose, kicking into your hands, opening up the hips, opening up the shoulders, looking up, coming up, going up, and release back down. Look over to your right. And push yourself up to the top of your mat. Bringing the knees together to start. Open up the heels just enough to bring your sit bones in between those heels. Knees should continue to be together on the mat. And gently walk back, doing the best you can. Coming back as far back as you can. You can come down to your elbows. And if you can bring your head all the way down, as long as you keep the knees on the mat together. Go as deep as you'd like and breathe into it. Very healing posture for the knees, the ankles, the toes. Breathing into the tension, creating more space in your body. And gently coming up one elbow at a time, one hand at a time, and release down into Savasana. Coming all the way down and allowing for the body to melt. Allowing for the toes to fall open, heels are slightly in. Shoulders are completely relaxed on the mat. Laying here in Savasana, feeling the sensations of the body, finding the stillness in this posture. When you can find stillness in the body, initially it is easier to find stillness in the mind. And the stillness in the mind can have profound benefits on your health, on your mental stability. Can help you with focus, concentration, creativity, and happiness. So with that, just try to find the still moments in between the thoughts as we meditate together for the next few minutes. Continuing to feel into your body, feeling the sensations around you, the body melting into the earth, feeling where the skin makes contact with the mat. Becoming aware of the breath, the way it moves the belly up and down slightly as you inhale, belly rises, and as you exhale, belly falls. This is the best tool to quiet the mind, just to pay attention to the sensations of the body, to pay attention to the sensation of the breath. Each time a thought arises, allowing it to come in, and as quickly as you can, becoming the observer of the thought, of the fact that you are thinking, and releasing that thought, coming back to the breath, coming back to the sensations of the body, coming back to stillness. And begin. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Gently taking another deep breath in, exhaling out. Placing the right hand on your heart and the left hand on your belly. Taking this time to honor your body, feeling the connection that you have with yourself, feeling the self-love that you had a chance to practice during class. Turning to your intention, and gently beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling the wrists and ankles, switching directions, and inhaling knees to chest, dropping the knees to the left, and allowing the right hand to drop facing towards the right hand, keeping your eyes closed, and changing directions, dropping the knees to the right, and allowing the left hand to extend, facing the left hand. And when you're ready, bringing the knees to the chest, squeezing the knees to the chest and rocking side to side, massaging the kidneys. And then dropping the knees down to whichever side you prefer, bringing your hand underneath your head and finding a fetal position. Taking a few breaths here, preparing to be reborn into your new mental state, your new ability, your new magic, and gently pushing yourself up, coming up to seated with your hands at your heart center, keeping your eyes closed, and finishing our practice the way that we started. Returning to your deepest intention, bringing a gentle smile on your face, feeling this balance, this love, this compassion, and allowing your energy to be sent out to the world. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free of suffering. Gently bowing down to the divine that's in you, that's the divine in me. Namaste.